It's Potionomics time, welcome back. Today we're going to be brewing some wicked new potions and we're going to spend a lot of time with people and prepping for the competition. And most importantly, we are doing the competition. We're up against Corsac. Can we win? That's the question for the day. So stick around to find out. And if you're new here, welcome. We spotlight unconventional and unheard of cozy games on this channel. So once you're done with this video, make sure to check out the rest of the channel because I'm pretty sure that if you like this, there'll be other stuff that takes your fancy. We were trying to get a better Greater Eyes tonic, which we did. We got a grand one, but it does have a couple of debuffs. But I think that should be fine for the competition. That'd be great. Let's go to Baptiste first. Amazing, he's giving us some stuff. Ooh, we can rank up with Baptiste. Let's do that. Let's have a chat with him. See how he's getting on with managing the Heroes Guild. I know he struggles.
Thank you for accompanying me on this little adventure, Sylvia.
Sure. Although, I'm not sure how much adventure we'll find in the marketplace.
Don't you know? Adventure can be found anywhere. For that matter, so can loot. And I have a feeling Rafta's marketplace is a treasure trove just waiting to be discovered. I realize a shopping day is probably old hat to you, but it's something I've rarely had a chance to experience.
We know that you're going to love shopping. You're the kind of guy that really is going to love shopping, right? Nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to put it out, but you know, it's quite obvious that you would love to do a shopping spree, and I think Sylvie would be really happy to do a shopping spree with you.
How is it possible you've avoided shopping for so long?
Well, that's the thing about money. In some ways, it opens up the whole world for you. But in another sense, it makes your world very, very small. As a youth, I rarely left my family estate, unless it was to visit another family's estate. And why would we leave? All our needs were provided for. And not just our needs. Our every whim was catered to by servants who fairly tripped over themselves to please us. Forget errands. I didn't even clip my own nails before coming to Rafta.
There must be a part of you that misses that life.
Not at all. I'll always choose novelty over comfort and familiarity. And today, that means seeing all the market has to offer. Only, there's a catch. I'm on a budget!
How exciting, a budget! Nobody gets excited about budgets. I hate budgeting. It is crap. It's one of the worst things about life.
Isn't it thrilling?
Sure.
My heart is beating faster. But I'm not sure it's because of the budget.
Oh, we're flirting again.
I'd like to say I always have that effect on shopping partners. But you're my first.
Oh, I see you blushing. You can try and cover it up, but you're not.
Oh, what's that over there?
Baptiste dives right into the throng, making a beeline for a nearby stall with tins of instant coffee on display.
This looks intriguing. Instant coffee. Huh, how convenient.
I live off the stuff, man. Honestly, it's not great. Obviously, you can get better coffee, but it is pretty convenient and tastes alright. The merchant offers Baptiste a sample in a paper cup. He downs it in a gulp, his eyes sparkling with delight.
Interesting. It's sort of, gritty on my tongue. I never thought of coffee having mouthfeel before. Wow!
I think that's probably because they've made the coffee poorly. I mean, instant coffee isn't meant to be gritty, so I don't know how they've done that.
I have to have it!
After purchasing an absurd amount of instant coffee, poor quality instant coffee I'm going to add, Baptiste is off like a shot. He purchases flip-flops, cheese ones and silver spork. What a weird shopping list. As well as dozens of everyday objects that are evidently new to him.
Look at that! 4-in-1 soap, Sylvia!
He doesn't really know what he's doing, does he?
A single elixir that functions as shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and toothpaste! It does it all!
So pro tip, avoid any products that do that, because there's no way the same product is going to be able to shampoo your hair properly, condition it, wash your body properly, and... I mean, I've never heard of the toothpaste extra, but geez, that sounds horrid. So you're going to be so minty all over. Just minty fresh. It's gross. You need to tell him.
But it doesn't do any of it well. Trust me, you're better off not cutting corners with toiletries.
That is true. Again, another life tip. Make sure you buy the right toiletries and spend a little of extra money if you need to, because it's one of those necessities. There you go. You didn't think this video was going to be educational, did you? But it is.
Oh, boo. You're only sorry you didn't think of it first. I know I am. I have to imagine this will bring good cheer to the guild hall. A minty, fresh morale boost. But that will be my final purchase of the day. I am out of cash.
I'm not giving you any. If you're looking for some extra money, I don't have it.
Despite my judicious use of those paper leaflets I got in the mail, coupons, was it?
Coupons. I've never heard of coupons sounding that way before. I kind of like it. Why don't we say coupons like that?
I was impressed by those. So impressed, in fact, I had one made up just for you.
Oh. Oh, yes. That means we get a coupon. We get a coupon for reduced ingredients cost.
Hey, I can definitely use this.
I hope you will, Sylvia. Come and see me at the guild hall soon. Assuming I can make my way back there while weighed down with all my purchases.
I can give you a hand getting home if you like. We've helped you in other things. You haven't got those crappy plastic bags, have you? Because that might be a bit of a problem. Right, we're off to see Zid. We need to get her off on an adventure. She's given us some shells, some wood, and some calamari. Sure, that's exactly what I give all my friends when they come round to see me. Let's have a little chat.
So, do I look any different?
No, you look the same. Have you done your nails different?
Because you're talking to a woman who's fought monsters and lived to tell the tale.
Ooh, how did it go, my darling?
Sid? Amazing! Tell me more.
Hook Day. It's the first rule of bardic storytelling. Start with a strong opening act.
Apply warming up for 3 turns. If opener, also apply primed. What does prime do? Next card played costs 1 patience less, and warming up raises interest by 5 at the start of a customer's turn, and they cannot gain shield. I really like that, you know. I really like how Zid's cards are about reducing cost of cards. I think that's a really cool strategy.
That would work for selling potions, too. But don't leave me wondering. What's it been like, starting out as a hero?
You know, in some ways, it's just exactly how the songs and stories describe it. And yet, somehow, it's not at all what I was expecting. Come on, I promise I'll tell you all about it. But let's walk while we talk.
Sure, where we going?
This spot looks safe enough. We better not go any farther. I'm reasonably sure I could protect you in a pinch, but better not put it to the test so soon.
I feel safe with you.
I feel safe with you. And it might be fun to see you in action.
If that's the key to impressing you, I'll try to find a slime to kick around.
Oh jeez, okay. I mean, kicking slimes ain't very nice.
That sounds too easy. The way I heard it, you've vanquished a few monsters already.
Is that what I said? Because monsters might have been overstating things a little. But there were rodents with insectoid eyes and spitting songbirds, and the flowers said some very hurtful things.
Flowers? Oh no, you've been bullied by flowers. That's not a great start in your new hero journey.
I guess most of the creatures I've encountered so far were less monsters than pests.
Sounds like some of my customers. I think we need to say that. Get a bit cheeky.
Sounds like some of my customers. They're not lethal, but they'll ruin your day if you let them.
Present company excluded, I hope. But you're right to see the similarities. There's a common link between adventuring and entrepreneurship. In either case, you gotta be bold. I'll admit I've got a whole new appreciation for heroes. I'd always sort of pegged the ballads as hyperbolic. But when you're out here and your blood is pumping, it all feels pretty epic.
Think you'll write a ballad of your own?
You know? Maybe. I'm not sure there's anything new to be said about the life of a hero, but I'll keep an open mind. For now, though, I'm plenty busy.
Yeah, me too. I should probably be heading home.
I'll walk you back, just in case there are any of those creepy-eyed chipmunks around.
That's totally something a hero would say. I think you're getting the hang of it already.
You know something, Sylvia? I think you might be right.
Totally fangirling over Zid there. Really, Sylvia? Come on, have some dignity. We are doing okay. You know, we don't need to be fangirling. We have a lot going for us. Right, let's get Sid off on an adventure. Right. How many potions do you need? I want you to go to the end if you can, but I'm not giving you extra potions unnecessarily. One more health potion? Alright. I mean, it's only 50 gold, and we've got tons of health potions. We do need to make some more, though. That is true, for these adventurers to get us some cool loot. Radio, you can go off and do that. That's cool. I do want to go back and put Zid's card in my deck, actually, because I thought the card that she gave us was really cool. Right, we want to check in with Roxanne. We want to do some enchantments for the day. Should we do sensation? That would be probably quite cool, I think. Oh, we can rank up with Roxanne. Nice. Let's have another chat with her. We're talking to her a lot lately, but she's got a lot to say.
Now this is what I needed. A break from the shop and from the endless demands of customers. An opportunity to be pampered again. Why don't you join me for a manicure?
I'm not sure I see the point when we both wear gloves all day.
Ah, but that's the thing, Sylvia. We aren't doing this for other people.
Oh, we're getting our nails done with our possible friend, maybe enemy? It's kind of still a bit unclear.
This is just for us.
Roxanne leads the way to a local spa where she settles into a cushy seat and invites Sylvia to sit beside her. Sylvia is skeptical, but she settles in and removes her gloves. A nail technician sits across from her and makes light small talk while she brushes a waxy substance all over Sylvia's nails. I've never had my nails done. I find it would just be a bit of a weird experience. You know, they're just touching my hands and stuff. I don't know, it just creeps me out a little bit. It's pleasant, relaxing, so this is what it's like to be pampered. Well, at least Sylvia's loving it and likes being touched, I guess. A drilling noise jolts her from her daydream. The multiple techs working on Roxanne's nails have brought out some heavy equipment. I wonder if she's got quite thick nails then, because she's like a succubus demon-y thingy. The results are dramatic.
I asked for the Glitzkrieg treatment. Gold plating, embedded gemstones, and nails sharpened to a deadly point.
Wow, that is a lot.
Oh, this is nothing. Just wait until you see the pedicure I get tomorrow.
I don't want to know. You're going to be stabbing people with your feet. Let's be honest.
Tomorrow? You must really be rolling in dough.
If a life of uncertain fortunes has taught me anything, it's to spend it while you've got it.
That might be why you've got uncertain fortunes, though.
And I might not have it for long. I've got my eye on an upcoming pirate jamboree. The cover charge is extravagant, but stealing from other partygoers is encouraged, so who knows? I might come out ahead in the end.
Sounds pretty intense.
There's truly no party like a pirate party. They tend to be dark and claustrophobic, and the more bodies you cram on board, the hotter it gets.
Oh my lord, that sounds like a bit of an opener for an orgy, to be fair. I don't want any part of that. I don't want pirates grinding on me. Well, Sylvia might, to be fair, because she's just flirting with everybody. She might want that, but It seems a bit ugh with the sweatiness of that. Sounds gross.
It's like a little slice of the underworld on the high seas. The only problem is I'll need someone to mind the shop while I'm away.
While you're away, how long is this party exactly?
Oh, it's impossible to predict. They can run for weeks.
Weeks? You can't just leave your business behind for that long. You'll lose all your customers. You'd have to start over from scratch. And don't you have an exam coming up? You're supposed to be getting your business license.
Maybe I've changed my mind. Maybe I'm not cut out for staying in one place.
You need to sort out what you're doing, Roxanne. You can't do everything. Maybe we should be positive. I think it's a bit harsh to say it's a sign of weakness. Maybe a positive spin. Kind of sounds like our Sylvia, doesn't it?
Resisting temptation is a sign of strength. Consider this a test of your commitment.
A test, is it?
He seems like one of those people that as soon as you make it like a challenge, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Doesn't matter what it is. It's like, you've challenged me now, so I'm gonna achieve it.
I do have a bit of a competitive streak, you may have noticed.
Oh, I've noticed.
I suppose I've got something to prove, and I can best do it by maintaining and exceeding my current level of success. Even if it comes at the expense of a party or two. And since you're one of these customers I'm supposed to be bending over backward for...
Really great way to start that comment.
Here you go. A coupon just for you.
Ooh, we got another coupon. We are rolling in the coupons.
Consider me a satisfied customer.
Think nothing of it. But I should head home now. I have responsibilities after all.
Yep, off you pop. Get to it.
Responsibility looks good on you. I'm sort of into it.
You're into everything, Sylvia. It's nothing new.
Don't get too used to it. I'm hoping it's just a phase. Besides, there will be other parties. Play your cards right, and maybe next time, I'll bring you along.
Thanks, but no thanks. It's nice we're getting a bit more closer to Roxanne though, and just understanding her a little bit. She's not that scary as she initially seemed, right? Salt and pepper. So we've got a cool bits of stuff for us to use in potions at some point. Oh, we can rank up with them as well. Let's have a chat with them, because they are pretty cute. Cute little pirates.
You know, it occurs to me you might be able to help us out with something. You any good with that broom?
Yeah.
Well, you see those cannons on our ship? They're murder to reach, but they gotta be cleaned out to be of any use. Then you show up with a gravity-defying janitorial tool. It's like it's meant to be.
Reluctantly, Sylvia levitates over the water, bringing her broom up alongside the vessel.
And now just put it in reverse.
Sylvia holds her breath as she inserts the brush of her broom into the first cannon, silently hoping it's unloaded. Yeah, that probably would have been a good question to ask before we started.
Careful not to breathe any of that soot in. May not be great for the lungs.
Oh, so see? You do care.
Yeah, I care about not getting sued. Humans are litigious. Now come on, Sylvia. There's lots more cannons to clean.
Sylvia follows Salt's instructions as she makes her way around the ship's hull. When the final cannon has been cleaned, she drifts back down to the dock.
How's that for teamwork? And before you say anything, supervision is a critical contribution to any team effort, and that is what I brought to the table.
You sound like this owl I know.
Well, he sounds smart and delicious.
Don't eat my owl. He's grumpy and I'm pretty sure he smells. And I don't think he tastes very nice, honestly.
Fair warning, though. Being a pirate's about more than cleaning cannons and swabbing the deck.
I don't scare easy. Just ask my competitors.
I would ask him. but I'm assuming you killed him.
No, we didn't kill anybody. Jeez.
Wink. I gotta say wink on account of the eye patch.
We could wink with the other eye though, right?
Sylvia, you must be curious about our eye patches.
Not really. You're pirates, right? I just assume they're kind of fake. Sure.
I've been meaning to ask about it. What are the odds you'd both lose an eye?
Yeah, not very high, those odds. I ain't never lost an eye.
See, it told you fake.
This eye patch is just a fashion accessory.
Oh, I assumed...
Yeah, I get that a lot. But I'll have you know I'm very careful around pointy things, explodey things, and monsters that eat cats in whole or in part. But I wanted to show solidarity with Pepper, you know? Hence, the eye patch.
So has Pepper lost an eye?
Well, what happened to Pepper then?
We don't talk about that!
Oh, he looks so anxious, bless him.
It's alright, Salt. I don't mind.
Okay.
Tell me about it, Pepper.
It all started a long time ago, Sylvia. I was a little more than a kitten. My papa was helmsman then. He used to let me sit on his lap and put my paws on the wheel. The night in question, the moon was full and bright. Those were the nights I felt safest. You see, rival ships couldn't sneak up on us in the moonlight. Predatory birds couldn't swoop down without us being spotted first. It never occurred to me that the danger would come from within.
Mutiny!
Oh, what a plot twist.
It's the worst thing a cat can do, Sylvia. It's unnatural.
My papa was loyal to the captain. Mutineers knew he wouldn't surrender the helm, so the cowards took him out from behind. They almost got me in the process, but they let me live. Then they lived to regret it.
Right.
Me and Pepper and a few other kittens got bundled up in a lifeboat and set adrift. When we were done licking our wounds, we went after those traitors.
We hunted them for years, systematically dismantling their network of allies and associates. Eventually, there were no safe ports left of them. Nowhere to buy food or restock fresh milk. They were trapped on their ship, friendless, paranoid, and malnourished. Only then did we launch a direct assault.
And vengeance was ours at last!
Wow. That was an intense little story, wasn't it? About revenge and Dad's dying and... See, this is what happens when you start asking questions, personal questions. You know, if you're not up for that, if you don't want to know, just don't ask. Go, yeah. You know, stick to small talk, and you're good.
Wow, that's pretty dark, you guys. But at least you made them pay for their betrayal. And for the loss of your eye, Pepper.
Oh, sorry. I guess it wasn't clear. I didn't actually lose my eye until right after all that.
Oh?
We all got into the catnip to celebrate our victory, and I ran into a tree. Accidents happen.
Oh, okay. That wasn't as intimidating of a story than I thought then.
Yeah, trees, man. What's up with them? We don't got those on a boat. Anyway, there's a moral in all this. You gotta choose what role you're gonna play in this life. Offense or defense? Victim or revenger? Pirate or patsy? I know which I'd choose.
So I'm guessing with these guys then, they're choose cards. So choose one, apply confident for 2 turns or reinforced for 2 turns. So confident increases all interest applied by 50 and reinforced reduces stress received from all sources by 50. That is actually quite tempting.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Well, don't think too long or hard. Nothing good comes of that, usually.
Okay, I think it's potion selling time. I think we've got to make some money so we can fuel our, ingredients hoarding. I have got so many ingredients that I'm just buying right now. Really, I think we need more display shelves, to be honest with you, which I'm hoping we can get from Saffron. So what we'll do, we will open up shop, and then I'm going to check in with Saffron and see if we can get some shelves, because that would be pretty cool. Opening act. I love the idea of opening act, so let's do it. We can build rapport and captivate, because that costs no patience anyway. So we're not really doing very much. We've got a kind of interested kind of lens. We will keep our guard up. I'm going to do pressure because I want some additional cards. Because we're not going to be able to go into another round anyway. Close it out. Yeah, we're not going to get 4 hearts, but we got 3, so that's pretty good. We've got a chill commoner, right? Elevator pitch straight away. Jingle, sure, might as well. Which gives us a free pressed attack and a free card draw, and guided thought. Let's keep the stress down. We don't want to be drawing tons of stress cards. It ain't fun. It's pretty stressful, ironically, to have loads of stress cards. Opening act, yes, I like that idea. Plant seed. Don't have a buff we can remove, so we're just gonna do the next term. I mean, we've already got sympathy applied, so that... No, we haven't. We've got plant seed. We've got quite a lot of debuffs, though. I'm thinking extra patience is going to be needed here. And keep your guard up. Build rapport. And end the turn. We don't need to do meditate just yet, I don't think. Because we're only at 6%. We've got a little bit of shields as well. We just need some way to get a 20, and we did, because we got Shock Factor, our all-time favourite card.
That's all of them for now.
Right, let's check in with Saffron and see if we can expand our shelf space, because that would be quite good. And then I'm going to head over to Muktuk to see if we can buy / upgrade some shelves. Let's grab a shelf. Potion capacity. Okay, so they do different things. So we've got a 5% price increase, additional for tonics. We do a lot of tonics. Enhancers. Basic potions. Let's do the Ocean Coast shelf, which gives extra for tonics. I think we'll make use of that. Maybe enhancers as well. I'm going to buy 2, because then we can change out our shelves and see if we can upgrade the ocean one, which is cool. And again, so I'm going to fully upgrade that shelf. And then we're going to go scurry on home, because we're going to swap out our shelves. Right, shelves. Which one is shelves? Cool. I think we got some like additional wallpaper and stuff. Ooh, I like the stone effect. But that's pretty cool. We're gonna go with the beams, because that kind of makes sense. Yeah, and we're gonna go with like a purpley kind of look. That is pretty jazzy. It's probably a bit too jazzy though. Just a bit. Let's do that. I like that kind of copper-like floor though that we've got going on. Hey there, just a quick pause to say that if you're enjoying the chill vibes and discovering new and diverse cozy games, subscribe to the channel. It really helps to ensure this channel grows and I can do more of the content that you love. Plus, if you hit the notification bell, you'll always be notified when I upload so you don't miss out. You can now give this Slothee a coffee, and trust me, I need the energy. And it really helps to ensure that this channel can keep going. It's not mandatory, my content is free on YouTube for you all. But if you want to support the channel, the link is down in the description below. Thank you so much for being here, I appreciate ya. So let's go sell. Got a lot of potions available, guys. We've expanded the shops, you've got a lot of choice. Zid's entrance is so dramatic, it always scares me a little bit. It's like, whoa, you're here. Stamina potion. We haven't done stamina potions yet, so I'm going to accept it because we probably should. This potion's got real stage presence. Alright, we didn't get rid of elevator pitch, I forgot about it. So that's that. But we can play all these cards, that's fine. We'll do shock factor, and we're going to plant the seed, and end the turn. We need 30 to get a maxed interest. I don't think we're going to do that somehow, if I'm honest. We will press the attack. Keep the guard up, I suppose. Sleight of hand. Sure. You want a potion? Okay, we'll go for... we are getting reduced for shock factor anyway, so I'm going to put sympathy down, I think would be better. Pressure, let's do that. Oh, okay, we just got rid of loads of cards there. Plant the seed. Don't have a debuff. Lean into it, I suppose. And end the turn. We'll have 5 patients remaining in the next turn. It doesn't look like we're going to get them very high. Press the attack. Sure. I guess we could just do guided thought while we've got a bit of time and close it out, which gets us 3. 3 ain't bad. I mean, those potions are quite expensive.
That's all of them for now.
Well, that took up loads of time in our day. So we're going to go back to our... Actually, we're going to do some deck building. I want to get rid of elevator pitch. And I want to get rid of reel them in. I'm going to put some more stress defense cards in. I think keep your guard up is a really good one. And I also want to put salt or pepper, which allows us to reduce our stress intake. So let's do that. Beautiful, we have done the day and we earned quite a bit of money there. We stashed quite a lot of money that we're not really spending, to be fair. So we've got 2 days until the competition. So we want to collect our potions. So that means we should be able to turn in the stamina potion one. Cool. We're going to go do Zid. Need to get her off on her adventure. Oh, we can rank up with Zid. Let's do that. Let's have another chat with our little rock star friend.
Thanks for tagging along, Sylvia. I'm in the mood to perform some music. And a little help could go a long way.
You mean like backing vocals? Is this my big break?
I've got the singing covered, but I was hoping you could hold a tin can and collect any tips that come in. I would just leave my guitar case open, but it's developed a taste for small change and small dogs.
Zid strums a chord, then launches into one of her most popular ballads. It tells a tale of Robin, a pint-sized squire who survived the Heroes Guild's battle with Maven, Witch Queen of Rafter.
Robin was brave, and though he was tiny, he kicked that old hag direct in her hiney.
Sylvia has heard the song dozens of times before, but hearing it live is an entirely different experience. The people of Rafter evidently agree. Many of them stop to listen, others keep walking but bop along to the melody as they go. I thought she was meant to be undercover. It's a bit silly to be doing this in the middle of the street. As one man drops a coin into Sylvia's tin, he remarks how the singer sounds almost as good as Zidriel herself.
Well, how'd we do?
I think they liked it.
They always do, which is too bad. Because I hate that song, Sylvia. It is seriously bad.
Wait, really? But it's one of your big hits.
That means it's popular. It doesn't mean it's good. The melody is fine, but the lyrics are juvenile and frankly a bit sexist. The guy who wrote it didn't even get the historical details right. According to Robin's own account, he survived by being well clear of the blast zone. He was just there to carry everybody's gear, and he hid behind a tree during the fight.
Yeah, but nobody really remembers those details. They want to make a legend out of it, right? You know, it's a great tale to have, like this little squire who, against the odds, survived the battle. People are going to love that. Of course they are.
But I guess that doesn't rhyme with tiny, so...
Wow, you really do hate that song.
Well, I know how the sausage is made. Most of the rah-rah hero ballads are the same. Propaganda masquerading as a history lesson, written by guys who know a lot less about it than they'd like to pretend.
That's fair.
But they're crowd pleasers, so what am I gonna do about it?
Stop performing them, I guess?
Stop performing them? Couldn't you take them out of rotation and play the songs you actually like?
Well, as a performer, it's not so much about what I like, is it? If you think about it, you and I, we're both in the business of pleasing other people. And if my audience, my customers, find comfort in the familiar, I can't fault it. A crowded market street just isn't the place to drop a new single. But give people a familiar chorus they can hum along with, and they'll be more receptive to whatever else you have to say.
Chorus. Raise interest by 5 for each time this card has been played during the current transaction.
I can work that angle. I'm just surprised to learn you're so beholden to your audience. I thought you'd have a lot more freedom.
Funny. I thought so too. And listen, I can't complain. I've had a dream career so far. But I'm getting older, and I'm realizing all the little compromises I've made along the way. They have a way of adding up. Do you know I used to write my own stuff? Songwriting is what drew me to this industry to begin with. I spent my preteen years barricaded away in my bedroom, trying to put all my messy adolescent emotions into song.
That's how they all start, isn't it? That's how all the songwriters start. I bet you were adorable.
I bet you were adorable. Little Sid and all her big feelings.
You know, I broke some hearts in my day, but I grew out of that. I also wrote some pretty terrible songs, actually. They were honest, though. There's value in that. But then came the managers, and the focus groups, and the ready-made hit machine. And soon I was too busy to put pen to paper. I'm still too busy, even now that I'm on this little sabbatical of mine.
Well, you know what they say. If you wait till you're ready, it'll never happen.
Yeah, you might have a point there. I should at least try to set aside time for writing. Stretch those old muscles, if nothing else. But for now, I've got to swallow my opinions and crank out another popular ballad. Let's fill that tin can with coins, yeah?
Let's do it.
I know a local soup kitchen in need of more than a few loose coppers.
Well, she's just a regular hero, isn't she? Just, heroing it up in the Heroes Guild and then playing our songs for charity. We're going to go to Ocean Coast again. We do pretty well here. Actually, there's one where there's like a potion. Yes. Drowsiness got cured because we actually do have that. So maybe she might actually get there if we give her some good things. Let's try. We were pretty far, so I'm gonna accept that. That should give us some really cool loot. Alrighty, time to open up shop and sell some potions. Let's get the money ding dongs. Keep it rolling, keep it going. Not entirely sold yet. Well, I'm sure we can find you something you want. We're good with those. We don't need to do either of them. We will do shock factor, and we're going to do pressure. That just gives us all the closing cards in the world. We don't want to close it yet. He's got tons of patience, so we need to keep this going. Build rapport with him. Put our guard up. I'm going to plant the seed. I'm going to meditate, but I'm not going to do lean into it because our stress is pretty low. And it just seems a bit of a waste. We have got all the buffs in the world running, which is great. We do want to get more patience. Of course we want to get more patience. You know what? That would definitely work. So if we apply confidence, we could... Oh, we don't have enough time. Nuts. I'm going to say we could have done shock factor and maybe maxed it out, but we've run out of time. Run out of time. Still got a decent amount of money for that though. Hey Gwyn, I see you haven't burned down the place down just yet. This one looks edible. Right, we'll do your own card against you. We will do meditate. Sure. I want to do opening out because I really like that one, and keep the guard up going into the next turn. We're going to do pressure. Now we can try and do our confident and shock factor combo. That was pretty good, but it didn't get us where I wanted to be. But to be fair, Quinn's got a debuff on them. Is there any negative effects? There is. So we can do sleight of hand, which will help max out interest and money. Beautiful. We did really well there.
That's all of them for now.
We're swimming in money. All of a sudden, we've just got all the money in the world. Get a Thunder Tonic. Poison Cure. And some stamina potions. So I'm hopeful we can actually turn this one in. Okay, we can give him the shitty one. We can give him the crap health potion. I'm happy for that. Beautiful. Okay, it's time to travel around. We're going to start off with Luna. We're going to do some marketing with Luna. Let's have a little look. Thunder Tonics. Yes, we want that because we've just made a ton of Thunder Tonics that we're going to sell. And we can rank up with Luna. Let's have a little chat. Let's see what she has to say. A little cutesy whoopsie.
It feels good to stretch my wings. I pulled an all-nighter last night. I feel like I've earned an ice cream. That's ice cream with air quotes. I'm lactose intolerant, but I make do.
Everyone likes ice cream, even the lactose intolerant people. There's just ice cream everywhere in Rafter, honestly. Luna orders a cup of shaved ice. Fair enough, that's a good alternative. Out of an array of flavoured syrups, she selects the coffee flavour. She then offers to pay extra for an additional few pumps of it. She then asks them to pour an espresso on top.
That's basically just iced coffee at this point.
Yeah, but quite a lot of coffee in there.
Oh, iced coffee sounds delicious. Let's hit the cafe on our way back. But first,
I have some news I wanted to share with you. It's big news, and as soon as it happened, all I could think about was telling you all about it. I have this funny feeling that good news will be even sweeter in your company. Sort of like this shaved ice, actually.
I'm all ears.
Well, you know how I've been going door to door to door in my effort to sign up clients? Of course you know that, that's how we met. Anyway, all that legwork paid off. I've got a brand new client. A big one.
Oh, yay. Well done, Luna.
And this client, they came to me.
Should I be jealous? I'm not sure I want to share you.
We better still get our special treatment, like all of our snacks and drinks that you always give me.
Oh, Sylvia. Don't worry. You know you're my number one.
I can't tell if we're flirting or if you're trying to reassure me as a client.
Let's go with both. Why can't it be both?
Can't it be both? But I can assure you there's been zero flirting with the new client. Beyond that, I can't say much more until it's all official. There's a trial period so they can be sure they like my work before committing to anything. I had to sign an NDA. It was super exciting.
You are getting paid though, right? During this trial period?
Well, no. But the work I'm putting in now will really pay off in the long run.
Oh, Luna, never do that. It never pays off. They always take advantage, I swear. It does sound fishy.
That sounds fishy. Are you sure they aren't taking advantage of you?
I appreciate your concern, but this is nothing I haven't seen before. There's no reason to worry. This client vets the people they work with, same as me. I'm sure I'll pass muster. And bonus, my parents will be so proud.
Do your parents keep up with what you're doing?
Oh yes, Mom and Pop are very invested in my career. They check in for updates pretty regularly. I think it's hard for them. I'm the first in my family to move away from our hometown. And there's a lot of us. I have 85 siblings.
Jeez.
Wait, really? That's incredible.
It's not so unusual for moths. What's incredible is how accomplished all of them are.
I didn't realise she was a moth. Obviously she's an insect kind of person. But yeah. Moth, wow. Moths aren't usually that colourful. And they don't usually have a lot of colours, which is interesting.
Among us there are a dozen doctors, twice as many lawyers. I get all the updates from my parents. They're really proud of my brothers and sisters.
And of you too, right?
You know, I think they're getting there. Like I said, the distance is hard on them. They worry about me. But when the deal with this client gets announced, oh, Sylvia, they'll be overjoyed.
I'm happy for you, Luna.
Thank you. And like I said, don't worry about a thing. I remain committed to the high level of service you've come to expect from me. In fact, I've got a coupon here, just for you.
Yay! Coupon for marketing.
A coupon? Wow. You really do get me.
I knew you'd like it. I pride myself on client care, after all.
Beautiful. Nice little coupon with Luna. I have just spent money with Luna, though. I would have liked it before I did that. That would have been nice. Then we're going to go check in with Baptiste to see what he's got from his adventures. Because I've got tons of money, so I might as well spend it. And we get to rank up with Baptiste. Yay, we can have a chat with him.
Sylvia, I'm troubled and I could use a spot of advice. I overheard some of my people. They were questioning my qualifications. They suggested that I'm only good for pushing papers, that I have no idea what it's like to do what they do. And after I found such marvels at the market too, I thought for certain the instantaneous coffee would win them over. I need the heroes in my employ to respect me if I'm going to have any hope of keeping our numbers up, but I'm unsure how to go about earning that respect.
It is difficult if you're not doing their job, right? And if they just think you're a pen pusher and you're just doing bureaucratic stuff. So I get it, it's hard. Definitely not punish them. Get drinks with them. Yeah.
Get drinks with them. You know.
Loosen up and show them you're relatable.
Fraternizing isn't a terrible idea, although I'd worry about losing too much authority. I want to be liked, but I am the boss. I think instead, my way forward is to prove them wrong. To show them that I can handle myself in the field.
Sure, I'm not sure you can.
Isn't that dangerous?
That's rather the point. I have to prove that I understand the danger. Only then will I have the right to send others into the line of fire. I confess I'd rather spend the day catching up on chores, but sometimes there can be no forward momentum without first giving up some ground. I suppose that's the technique you could use in your own negotiations.
Compromise. Raise interest to the next level. Permanently block the highest available level of interest. Effects ignore. Customer shield. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding. My whole life is about compromise.
Then I hope you won't put up too much of a fight when I insist you join me on patrol.
Sure.
Onward! It's not so bad out here, is it? I mean, there's an awful lot of dirt, but so far nothing's tried to eat us.
I mean, we've only just stepped out the gate, right? I mean, steady on.
But hold! What's that rustling in yonder bush? Fear not, my lady. I shall protect you.
Baptiste steps in front of Sylvia just as a slime leaps into the clearing. Sylvia freezes, unsure what to do. She has no experience fighting slimes, and neither does Baptiste. Should she help somehow? Before Sylvia can act, Baptiste pulls a pair of daggers from his boot. He lunges forwards, slashing with his twin blades. The slime is cut in oozy ribbons in a matter of seconds.
Well, I wasn't expecting to run into trouble quite so soon. But consider it dispatched.
Why have you got twin daggers? We're not hiding the flirting our way. That is just the boldest statement ever, and we're going to do it.
That was hot. I enjoyed watching you leap into action like that.
And knowing you were watching made me feel bold. Now, let me harvest anything that might be of use from the remains. And then, we picnic!
I misread that then, and I thought it said, and then we panic. I was like, where did that come from? But no, a picnic sounds much better than panic, but I suppose you could panic at a picnic. But hopefully not. We can just have a nice picnic.
Is a picnic usually part of patrol duty?
Well, no, but I think I've sufficiently proven myself. And there is no sense in letting the caviar I brought go bad.
Geez, caviar? Really?
Up until now, I've only ever used fish eggs for potions.
Then that settles it. We must picnic forthwith. Because caviar can turn quickly. And what a shame it would be for us to vanquish a slimy foe. Only to be vanquished in turn by spoilt roe.
Nice poem there. Nice rhyme. A picnic and a rhyme is all you need sometimes in your day.
Was hoping to find you here. This rivalry of ours can't go on much longer. Island's just not big enough to support us both.
I've got a solution to that. Why don't you back down?
Can't say I see that happening. This land's barely just come back from one ecological disaster. Then you and your ilk, the business folk who put profit above all else, you all come here by the dozens and start grabbing up whatever you can get your hands on. Land can't sustain it, and I won't stand for it. That's why I'm trying to show you all another way. A better way.
Better how? Aren't you the one who prides himself on picking whole areas clean of resources?
I mean, that's kind of true. You can't really protect nature and harvest it at the same time. Bit hypocritical.
I don't take more than the land can spare, and I never take anything without giving something back.
I can give as well as I take too. So if you come for me tomorrow, be ready for a fight.
Survival of the fittest, huh? Wouldn't have it any other way.
Good for you telling him off.
Yeah, but I've got to wonder, what if he has a point? When I inherited this business from my uncle, I also inherited his way of doing things. But Oswald lured me into the clutches of a pitiless soul-binding debt collector. Maybe his way of doing things wasn't entirely ethical.
Well, listen, I'm sure your uncle would do many things differently. But moral dilemmas and recriminations can wait. Tomorrow, your entire focus must be on one thing and one thing only. Winning.
That's true. We are going to win.
It's another beautiful day here in Rafta. We're told there's a 0% chance of rain. The chance of a winged carnivore attack is slightly higher, so let's move things along.
Great opener as always, Baptiste.
You know me by now. I'm Baptiste, Master of Guild, Tender of Bar, and your host for today's epic contest. On the field below, 2 fine merchants have taken their places, but only one can be crowned our champion. Who will it be? Our challenger has walked the breadth of the wild and lived to tell the tale. He is daring, he is dashing, and he knows firsthand the importance of quality ingredients.
And cool hats. Again, we just not got the hat. We need the hat to compete, right? That's got to be a thing.
Give your warmest Rafton hello to Corsac!
So many people.
He's up against a reigning champ. She's a doer, a brewer, and an entrepreneur.
Oh, he's upped his game since the last one. He's given me a bit of a better intro.
Make some noise for Sylvia!
Hey, Corsac!
I don't really want to shit talk him. He looks a bit nervous. You look a little green.
You look a little green around the gills. You want to call it a day?
Being a bit mean, really. It worked with Roxanne, but I don't think it works for Corsac.
Don't have gills. But now I wish I did.
Dang, that guy is ice cold.
Our judge today needs no introduction, but he's getting one anyway. Idol of millions, inspiration to heroes and envy of artisans everywhere. Give it up for Robin!
You're too kind, Baptiste. Too kind.
It has been said. Now, let's get down to business, shall we?
Didn't think there'd be so many people.
Oh, bless him. Oh, God, now I feel really bad. Oh, no.
Doesn't change anything. Hunter keeps his focus on his prey.
All right, contestants, give us a show!
Round 1. Which potion goes up first?
This tonic was made with the delicate whiskers of the Hypnopotamus.
Those are hard to come by.
The trick is you gotta tickle him first.
An interesting technique. I'd value the resulting potion at...
Seems fair.
Think you can beat that, Sylvia?
Oh, I know we can. Because we've got a grand ice tonic. Which is valued at 257.
No animals were tickled in the creation of this potion.
It's definitely an ice tonic. I can tell by the frost. In fact, I've got chills just by looking at it. I'll admit it. I'm impressed. There's no question. Sylvia, this first round goes to you.
No contest win, just how we want it.
Ha! I've got this in the bag!
But... Dang. This competition's the best platform I've got to make my message heard. So I'm gonna adapt, overcome.
Oh God, I feel really bad beating him. Can we just concede and let him win?
Time to unleash the beast.
I take it back. No, he can't win. Not with that little performance. That was terrible.
Corsac means business, folks. The claws are coming out for round 2.
Round 2.
I trust you have another potion prepared, Corsac.
This one was brewed with all natural hobgoblin tears.
Interesting. What did you mix them with?
Well, might have gotten a few tears of my own mixed in. I just can't stand to see a goblinoid cry.
Sounds salty. I'd value it at
I respect that.
Sylvia, what do you have for us?
I feel like ours are valued a lot higher. Yeah. We've got the 4-star one and we've got the 5-star one, which is 180.
This should elicit some tears from Corsac.
As a side enhancer, it does meet the minimum requirements. Nothing flashy about it, but it looks legitimate enough. Well, it's obvious who's come out ahead, isn't it? Congratulations, Sylvia. You're the winner.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We did it. And, well, messing about, just doing lots of other stuff as well.
I knew I had it!
I see it now. I was the prey all along.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. Ooh, 40,000. Yeah, we want that.
Should have seen that coming, I suppose. Life in the wilderness prepares a man for many things. Running a business might not be one of them.
Hey, there's no need to give up completely, is there? Maybe it's the winner's rush talking? But I'm starting to enjoy our rivalry.
Honestly, I'm not so sure potion making is my calling. Only wanted to show the world there was a better way of doing things. Shown that success doesn't have to come at the expense of nature.
I get you.
But I always planned to take a step back after today. Intended to use my winnings to fund a new series of expeditions. The more time I spend here, the more I want to be out there.
If it's expeditions you want, there might be a way to make that happen. The Heroes Guild needs people who can handle themselves out in the wilderness. Based on what I've seen, they'd be lucky to have you.
We're just recruiting for the Heroes Guild. I mean, Baptiste should employ us at this point and should give us some commission.
Well, isn't that a thought? Might not be a bad idea. Might be worth talking to Baptiste about.
Yeah, don't thank me or anything. Solving problems, that's just what I do. Solving problems and winning competitions! And so it looks like Corsac will be joining the Heroes Guild.
Remarkable. Just remarkable.
Aw, you weren't worried, were you? I keep telling you I know what I'm doing.
I had a feeling you'd prevail. What surprises me is the compassion you show your competitors. Were I in your shoes, I'm not sure I'd do the same.
We're all just people, Owl. We deserve opportunities to make our way in the world. And besides, having Corsac in the guild will mean more access to more resources.
See, she's a selfish little lady after all.
That's good for my shop. And it doesn't hurt that he kinda owes me big time.
You're really thinking ahead now. Apply that to your daily negotiations and you'll be hard to beat. In fact, just throw everything you know at your customers and let them sort it out.
Fair enough. New card, Barrage. Raise interest by 2 for every card in your hand. Ooh.
Forget hard to beat. I'm feeling unstoppable.
Careful, Sylvia. Hubris has been the downfall of many a promising witch.
Yep.
Although you've certainly made some impressive strides in a short time.
You think so? I guess being forcibly soulbound to another person's crushing debt is a good source of motivation. Who would have figured?
If that's the case, then I'm happy to have been of some service to you. Now, I believe you have a deposit to make.
I can't bear to watch.
Oh, that looks like so much money as well.
Everything appears to be in order.
Dang, that would have bought a lot of ramen. But I'm in the groove now. You'll have your next payment in 10 days. Count on it.
Oh, she's Miss Confident now.
I certainly am. Until then.
Good morning, Sylvia. Are you ready to continue your march toward glory? I have something that ought to be of help. A new upgrade to your license. With this, you're authorized to brew a whole new range of potions.
Ooh.
Thank you for doing that. Paperwork is my mortal enemy.
Mine too.
Hey there, chum. How's business?
Who are you?
Well,
Shush now. That was a rhetorical question. I already know the answer. Business is real hard, isn't it? All the upkeep, all those customers, all that math. Wouldn't you like to lay those burdens down? What do you say to an early retirement, and you just send all your customers my way? Boss Finn will take real good care of them.
He's giving like a loan shark vibe, but I guess that's the point, right? Because they're a shark.
oh, I see. You must be my rival in the next competition.
Wicked nails, though. Look at those. Roxanne will be after them. She'll pry them off your fingers.
Well, sorry, but I'm no quitter. If you want to take a bite out of my business, you're in for a fight.
So the minnow's got some teeth. But I'm the big fish in this small pond, and you're an appetizer at best.
Funny that you mention appetites, because the overwhelming stink of body spray is totally spoiling mine.
I'll just excuse myself from your sight then.
Sure.
Of course, that means you won't see me when I come for you. And I will come for you.
Well, he's a charmer, isn't he?
Forget taking a day off. If it means trouncing that guy, I can't wait to get back to work.
Amazing. So we have passed the competition and we have met the new competitor, Boss Finn. Very intimidating. We'll see how that goes with the threatening and the shit talking that happens, but we'll see how that goes. We spent a lot of time with some peeps, did some flirting, did some outings with people, so that's really cool as well. Thank you so much for joining me for the video today. I hope you had a good time and you enjoyed watching it. Let me know how you're feeling about Potionomics down below. As always, I always love to hear what you're thinking about the series, because I'm really enjoying the game so far and I really hope you guys are as well. Anywho, I hope you have a great relaxing rest of your day and I'll see you for the next one. Take care.